America's infrastructure is in the spotlight this week as the Senate prepares for its first vote on $1.2 trillion framework, which has bipartisan support. According to a new CBS News poll, the majority of Americans, 59%, support President Biden's infrastructure proposals. There is overwhelming support for specific funding for building and repairing roads and bridges, rural broadband, and care for children and the elderly. Only on CBS This Morning, our Errol Barnett spoke with Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg about the urgency of getting this done.
There's always been a federal role, and the federal role has been underfunded, and you can see it and feel it.
For months, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg has been increasing pressure on Congress to act on improving the nation's aging transit network. Last week, swinging through Oregon, Arizona, and Illinois, touting regional benefits of federal investment.
Not one of our airports is in the top 25 airports around the world. And altogether, it adds up to a country that has fallen out of the top 10 in infrastructure. If we allow that to continue, we cannot be the world's leading economy for much longer.
The devil's going to be in the details.
Republican Congressman Rodney Davis represents Central Illinois and voted against the $715 billion House infrastructure bill, which passed earlier this month.
It was nothing but partisan, and it would unfairly punish rural America at the expense of urban America with some of the policies that were listed in that bill.
Davis says the most urgent need in his district is for road and bridge repair. The Republican chairman of Chicago's Regional Transit Authority agrees.
I ride into downtown Chicago on a rail car that was delivered when Dwight Eisenhower was the president. Many of those stations were built and designed when Roosevelt was president, not Franklin, but Teddy.
There have been generations of underfunding infrastructure. How likely is that to be fixed within a single administration?
Well, one of the things about this moment is it represents a chance to do something that'll leave a mark, not just through the next 4 or 8 years, but really through the next 40 or 80.
Now, I also asked Secretary Buttigieg about the tax enforcement idea as a way of funding some of the Senate framework, which Republicans now say is off the table, by the way. The secretary says that concept is about making rich tax cheats pay their fair share. He is now, of course, open to other options, but he says, Gayle, with a midweek deadline, time is of the essence.
All right, Errol, you guys covered a lot of ground in that interview. May I say, you look good standing in front of a building matching your suit. Looks really nice.
Appreciate it, Gayle. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Union Station.